And we're off. Hello again. We're back after a long hiatus. We had an extended vacation. I wish we could say we went somewhere, but we didn't. But we're back, and boy, do we have a lot to talk about. Remember, this is Spencer's Talking All Sports. Take it away.
So nothing's changed. Same 63-year-old man. Same 12-year-old man.
Who? I'm going to have a pretzel. That's part of the camera crew. We can't afford to hire anyone, so we have dogs.
We have dogs, Yeah. So big talking about NFL, MLS soccer, Champions League soccer, and Major League. Where are you going? And baseball. You went over there. And baseball. We have to talk about a lot of stuff today. And we may have about 3 videos in one day, which I'm sure you're happy about. 6 viewers that are watching us all the time.
I'm thrilled. I don't know about you, but I'm thrilled.
So, we're starting off. Odell Beckham Jr.
Can't believe it.
has been traded to the Cleveland Browns.
Can't believe it.
Now, you guys know that that's happened a few days ago. We didn't upload it, but we're doing it now. So, Odell Beckham going to the Cleveland Browns. What does this mean for the Giants and the Browns?
It means a lot for both teams. First of all, it means the Browns have propelled themselves to a potential conference championship because Odell Beckham and Baker Mayfield are going to be a dynamic duo like Batman and Robin. It also means the Giants and the team ownership and the team coaches and the general manager need to check and see what happened to their brains because I don't know why they would trade Odell Beckham and get nothing for him.
Now,
They could have gotten the entire Browns defense for him.
I have one problem with this, and with the Odell Beckham trade, I was not happy when this trade went down. As we're both Giants fans,
Yep.
we're not being biased, okay? I'm sure if any sports fan in the world is going to think, why would they trade Odell Beckham to the Cleveland Browns for 2 draft picks and a safety?
Beats me. They had an all-pro safety. They just let go also for nothing.
And they just said the Giants were apparently awed by the offer the Cleveland Browns made, that it was a definite yes. That is something ridiculous. The fact how all they got was 2 draft picks and a safety. And I know a draft pick in football means quite a lot, right? Because there are big players out there. But you do realize it's Tyler Miller, oh my God, is going to go in the first 10 picks. You took a 17th pick in the first round from the Cleveland Browns. What you also have is either a 2nd or 3rd pick for the draft. If you have one of those, I can guarantee Tyler Miller is going to the Arizona Cardinals. I can guarantee that. I know it's going to happen. I know for a fact that he's going to go in the first round, first overall pick.
Well, it's like everything else. The Giants have very loyal fans. They have the season. Well, now that they're in the new stadium, it's not all season ticket holders, but they have very loyal fans, and they'll never have a problem selling tickets. What the fans need to do. Oh, sorry. What the fans need to do is stop going to the games. Don't buy tickets. Don't go to the games. Don't buy their $12 hot dog and their $15 beer. And maybe they'll find their brains along the way, or maybe they'll get some coaches and some general managers that know what they're doing.
Yeah, and I mean, what's even more interesting in the fact that the general manager said about the trade that they got Odell Beckham because they didn't want to trade him. But it doesn't make sense. You traded him away for 2 draft picks and a safety. And that safety isn't even good. And the fact how they decided to do that is ridiculous because, the Cleveland Browns, you just urged the Cleveland Browns, they're making the playoffs. They're going to outdo the Steelers because they lost Antonio Brown. They lost Le'Veon Bell. There's no connection with Big Ben as their quarterback because he doesn't have as good wide receivers. All the Giants have right now is Sterling Shepard and Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, well, they need a lot of work. And I feel bad for Saquon Barkley because
it's a great player.
He's hitched his wagon to a team that's he's the only offensive weapon at this point. So that's going to be a problem for him. He's going to need an awful lot of Advil at the end of each game because he's going to get bruised up. But what about the fact that they also let their all-pro safety go for basically nothing? He's gone too. Number 21, the all-pro safety. Well, in any event-
Was it Malcolm Jenkins?
No.
No, they also got rid of him too. Just saying.
Let's move on to something else. We know there's no argument the Giants need a new brain trust. They need somebody in there that's not mentally infirm.
Yeah. I mean, all right, we're going to talk about Nick Foles, Super Bowl MVP 2 years ago, has landed with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Upgrade for Jacksonville.
It's a great move for Jacksonville. The Eagles are sticking with Carson Wentz, which I thought was a bad idea last year because they barely won games with him. Nick Foles came on the field, and they were like a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
Nick Foles is a great quarterback. His pass may look deceiving, but he truly came to Philadelphia and blossomed really well there. And I think for the Dolphins to get, or not the Dolphins, the Jaguars to let Blake Bortles go, which is a smart decision. I like the decision by the Jaguars thinking there. Would get rid of Blake Bortles. Will bring in a more experienced Nick Foles quarterback who's won a Super Bowl MVP. What does this mean for the Eagles, and what does this mean for the Jacksonville Jaguars?
What it means is that history is important, but the coaches don't seem to understand it. Because I remember the Washington Redskins had a Hall of Fame quarterback, Sonny Jurgensen, and they had a backup named Billy Kilmer, who was a run-of-the-mill knockaround guy who never did anything. Played on the Saints, was on the Washington Redskins. Jurgensen got hurt. They stayed with Kilmer even after Jurgensen was healed and able to play, and they won the Super Bowl.
Same thing that Nick Foles did.
Yeah,
Carson
right.
Wentz. Basically,
They should keep Nick Foles. They should have kept him, but they didn't keep him, so they'll learn a hard lesson. Again, they must be friends with the Giant management because they seem to have less than the brain of one individual for both teams. Anyway, let's get rid of Philadelphia. We're not crazy about that team. How about the Red Sox and the Yankees in the AL East for the upcoming season? Boy, I'm excited. It's so exciting to me. It's making my knees shake.
now that was a preview of what we're gonna do in a different video. We're gonna talk about baseball only.
Oh, okay. We'll reserve that for later.
So yes, that'll be probably uploading.
We're not
later
talking about the
today.
Knicks at all because they stink.
Oh, well, we're not
They
gonna
lost
spoil-
15 games in a row. We're leaving the Rangers out of the mix, even though we're
Oh, okay. Thank you for reminding me. All right, the Rangers, New York Rangers. I know we're gonna be including. We never talked about hockey in our entire YouTube history, so this is a first. You being a Rangers fan, I being a Rangers fan, what they have just done. Is
What the heck is going on in New York sports?
They don't know what they're doing because what you just did was what I'm gonna have a serious look on this. You traded Ryan McDonough, Matt Zuccarello, who was your leading goal scorer. You got rid of Dan
Past 3
Girardi,
seasons.
Dan Girardi, Tampa Bay Lightning. It's like the Giant. The Rangers are getting every single Giant. They should basically call it the Tampa Bay Lightning, the New York Giants, or the Tampa Bay Giants.
New York Rangers.
Tampa Bay
Tampa
Rangers.
Bay
I don't know, I'm
Rangers.
thinking of the wrong sport. Tampa Bay Rangers, and have the Lightning in New York Lightning, because you're switching sides. You just got rid of your captain Ryan McDonough last year. You got rid of Dan Girardi, a good defender, last year. Now you decide to get rid of Matt Zuccarello. What do you think the Dallas Stars, they made a good move with this, or is it a bad move? I know you're going to say bad move, but what they just did here was they put themselves in a tough position to win. They're not going to make the playoffs, which there was a chance with Matt Zuccarello. So what do you think about this deal?
I think the Rangers should start selling their equipment so they could get the money to get some quality players and stop trading their stars for marginal players and draft picks. I don't understand it.
Like
I mean,
the Giants.
if I was a good player in hockey, I would not want to be on the Rangers at this point. It's all about the playoffs. The Rangers are not making the playoffs. Look at the Islanders. The Islanders are in first place or were. They're the team now in New York. The Rangers have dropped down to almost the last place team. Mm-hmm. They're the Mets of hockey. Sorry, Mets fans, but That's the way it goes.
Yeah. In fact, we're gonna look up the standings because I don't follow hockey too much. I know you do. I know they're sort of down there in the dumps, but we're gonna find out if they really are.
Yeah, we have our statistician right now looking up the
So
up the
they're playing.
stats
They're
for
playing
hockey.
the Red Wings tonight. They're probably gonna
Oh,
lose.
breaking news! Breaking news!
Breaking
Hold
news.
on.
News 12 Westchester. All right. Well, this went away.
Driver lost control of car, goes into Long Island Sound. Film at 11. Hope he can swim. Okay.
They are in second to last place.
Second to last place. There's a team that's worse than them.
The Devils.
Don't get me started.
The Islanders are in first place.
There you go. The Islanders were a last place team a couple of years ago.
Who do you think will be the Stanley Cup winners?
Good question.
Rangers?
No. I don't know. The Capitals are a good team. I like the Las Vegas team again. They're a good team.
Well, they are actually doing pretty well this year. They're in the Pacific. They're in third place. That's good.
Yeah.
But
They can move up.
breaking news! Don't get excited yet.
Pretty soon we're running out of time. Don't forget we're on a time limit here because we have a dog that needs to do his business.
He's barking at-
Cooper. That's the dog's name. That's not the name of the person. Cooper. Cooper. He wants to be on TV.
Islanders. The Islanders and the
I'll be right back.
yeah. But
I need a cold-
I'll
I need
continue
a cold
speaking.
drink.
The Islanders and the Capitals are tied for first place in the Metropolitan Division. Who do you think? Oh, he's going. Who do you think is gonna be winning the Metropolitan Division? And there's Crazy Dog. There's Cooper. Hi, say hello to Cooper. Special guest Cooper.
There he is, the star of the show. Look at yourself on TV.
Look, you're on live.
Hi. Okay. Oh, the phones are ringing now. Nobody's interested in talking to us now, but now until we brought the dog in, and now we're getting tweets
Okay.
and memes. Everybody's sending us a meme and a
stop.
GIF
Oh my God.
along with their tweets.
Okay. Well,
There's some memes now.
who? Last question of the video. Who do you think will be winning the Metropolitan League? The Islanders or the Capitals?
Islanders. Go Islanders.
They're tied for first place, both of them. 91.
Cooper likes the Islanders, right, Cooper? Huh?
All right, everybody. That'll be a wrap on this new video.
Press like
No,
and subscribe.
hit like, not press like.
Oh yeah, press
Hit, subscribe, like,
press the
comment.
elevator button.
Give a thumbs up for Cooper, who is weird. But we will see everybody later today when we do another video.
Okay, bye for now. Say bye, Cooper.
Bye.